everyone, Katie Murray. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a really nice long Memorial weekend, and I hope everyone remembered what Memorial Day really represents. But enough of that. Today I want to talk about seizing the day. Carpe diem. And I know I'm saying it wrong, and I know that my brother is at the other side of this screen right now cringing at me, but that just goes to show that I'm not perfect, and everyone that knows me, we all know that I say phrases wrong, I pronounce words wrong, and you know what? I embrace that about myself. I'm not perfect. And I hope that everyone else out there can do the same thing. You can laugh at yourself, and you can just learn to take yourself not too seriously and just throw yourself out there. So, but back to what I was saying, I want us all to learn to seize the moment. And I realize that when we set goals for ourselves, we look at that end game. It's like being in the tunnel and we just have laser focus on the light at the end. You know, we put binoculars on and we're so focused and serious that we don't stop and smell the roses. And if we don't do that, then we're not going to enjoy all these small little achievements that we're making along the way. And that's ridiculous. You know, you work so hard in life, and if you don't stop and enjoy what's happening around you, then you're going to miss so much. And it can be anything. It could be, you know, maybe you're dieting and you said, you know, I want to lose X amount of weight in X amount of time. Well, how about the fact that you're actually learning to eat better and you're exercising? So instead of, you know, well, I didn't drop that 60 pounds yet, so I refuse to put on that nice outfit, or I refuse to step out of the house until I stop. How about patting yourself on the back and being proud of yourself for doing what you set out to do? Don't wait until that 6 months comes. You'll be so happy with yourself because you're doing what you said you were going to do. If you set that goal that you were going to sit down and you were going to write that book, then you know what? Don't wait until the book is done. Start being proud of yourself for actually getting words to paper. And when it comes to writing though, I don't want to hear that, well, I'm slacking off and I'm taking time off for this and that. Well, when it comes to writing, I'm telling you, you can always find time. You make sure you take 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes is not a lot. So you make sure you always find a little bit of time. If you got to get up earlier, go to bed later, whatever it is, you find time. But no matter what your goal is in life, you make sure that you always take the time though to really appreciate what you're doing along the way to get yourself there. Okay? What I'm trying to get you to do is just be proud of yourself. Because once you feel pride in yourself, you'll just learn to have more self-esteem, and you'll learn to stand up straighter. And if you feel that way about yourself, you're just going to have brightness to you, and you'll shine. And you won't have anyone affect you the way they once did. If someone suddenly says something, it'll just bounce right off you like a ball. You know what I mean? And if you fall, you'll be able to get right back up. So that's all I'm trying to do here, you know? And like I said, if you stumble along the way, it's okay. We're all human. You saw at the beginning, I said a phrase wrong. I stumble all the time, but I get back up and I can laugh at it too. You have to learn to not take life so seriously and be able to laugh at yourself, right? So that's all I want to say. Just stop, enjoy these little accomplishments. And remember, life is short and it's valuable. So if you don't take that time now, it's going to be robbed from you someday. You know, it's funny too, because so many times, think about it. If you look at pictures of yourself, have you ever noticed, like, if you have kids, or even just like young relatives, and they stop and they're looking at pictures of you when you're younger, and they're like, oh, who's that? And it's you, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, that was me when I was your age, or that was me when I was, you know, X amount of, you know, age and this and that. And they don't even like recognize you. And then the memories come back in your head, and then you think to yourself, wow, you know, like I was looking good then. But think back to how you truly felt about yourself back then, right? Did you really feel that good about yourself then? Did you? Because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, that 19-year-old didn't have the confidence that you do now. right? So if you could go back to that 19-year-old, I bet you would probably throw the confidence you have in yourself now into that 19-year-old, right? So don't do to yourself now what you did back then, right? Stop wasting time, right? So you think to yourself back then, boy, I wasted my youth because I allowed insecurity to get to me, is my point. So don't allow insecurities to get to you now. Bounce it off of you, be that ball, keep going, keep rolling, and stop and smell the roses. Really make sure that you always take the time to pat yourself on the back, no matter what that accomplishment is, okay? Because you are important, and take the time to value yourself. You count and you matter, okay? And I know it feels good when other people say, good job, and they make you feel so good that your heart is gonna explode, but you have to do it too. You have to learn to feel that pride. You have to build your own self-esteem up. Because sometimes it's going to be just you, and you're going to be the one that's alone. You're the one that's going to be eating that food. You're going to be the one that's making yourself get up in the morning to work out. You're going to be the one that's saying, I got to write today. You alone. So if I helped at all, if I motivated you, if I made you feel it's okay to mess up and pronounce a word wrong, carpe diem, whatever. So, you know what I mean? Like, come on, it's stupid. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a really good day, and I look forward to see you guys all next Wednesday. And until then, what are we going to do? Spread lots of seeds of what? Joy and happiness all around. Oh, and I got to say something. Today is my walnut's birthday. Happy birthday. Mwah! I love ya. You don't know who my walnut is, but he does. And his peanut is telling him, I love ya. All right. Anyway, spread lots of what? Joy and happiness all around so it takes off like wildflowers. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.